So let me see, how do we get to try to get as much accuracy as possible around the cost plan? And as I said, not a big fan of square meter, because the reality is I can do a square meter analysis in an hour and a half, and that does not to really good backup verification, checking, secondary process. I do offer order of magnitudes, which are more than just square meter analysis, just to give a very rough, quick guideline. But for the full residential project, I've actually designed a residential project questionnaire. So you can actually see we have the client details, we have the property details, what type of property, age of property, number of stories, the area of the property, the new area of the property, the structure, if there's any concerns, if there's any issues around damp, subsidence, movement, if it's a protected structure, if it's not known, if it's fully occupied, is there a grant possible for it, the scope of works, rear extension, side, internal works, external envelope. This is an optional when people are requesting a cost plan. This is an optional to fill in, and it may not be 100% clear what all these items are, but I can certainly go through them with people. Do you want solar panels, EV, so what level of mech and electric, and that's really important. If I was to say, or if you were to ask me, pick one element to control costs, and it would be mechanical. Because once you go all in mechanical and you go on the floor heating, effectively you're into a full fit out. You're into air tightness, you're into stripping back the whole house, you're into stripping the floor out, you're into stripping walls, you're into air tightness, tape and vapor barriers. So everything goes back to corn shell at that stage. And if you don't, and decide to do boilers instead of heat pumps, even though the grant is now 12.5 grand, which is absolutely fantastic. They're virtually, it's nearly cost neutral, but the real cost is, do you need it, the upheaval, to, for example, in a standard 4-bedroom house, to go and to take out the floors, to go down to the depth to get a build up, you're probably talking 30,000 to do that, rather than leaving the floor as it is, or putting in, depending upon the configuration, putting some insulation in and building it up. So there is things that can be done to control things, and this document is even good to instigate that, to analyze it, to structure it, to have debates about it, and then once that's done, then you're on the right path. There's clarity. Clarity is king, especially from the start. And even here, aluminium, timber, you know, aluclad, you got so many different types, double, triple glazed, argon gas or not, large openings, internal doors, standard fire doors, fireproofing compartments. So there's a lot to be talked through. This often might be better to be done with an architect rather than me, because that's their specialty. They know more. Gotta be hands up. They do know more, you know, and they're meant to know more, and you pick things up, and I'm always amazed at their knowledge and their skill set, and I defer to them. So it's not necessarily to try to circumvent that because I couldn't, because I just don't have the skill set to do it. But it's about starting a dialogue, and this is why I have it. And then dialogue gives us direction. So that's actually the purpose of this concept. It's essentially an instigator for the cost plan. Residential Project Questionnaire. Okay, thanks very much for sharing your time. Really appreciate it. I know it's the most vital thing we have in life, and I'm laughing to myself because here I am telling everybody how vital it is. And essentially, guys, I want to finish this up and go for a walk because Marley Park now closes at 9 o'clock, and I'm going to leave in the next 10-15 minutes and get a loop in. Okay, hope you're all doing well, and I do really appreciate your time. If I can help in any way, great. Give me a call. Okay, thanks. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.